Well, hello. So I'm kind of doing a pre-record video or pre-video because I'm going to clean this up later on because I've been doing a lot of testing with a bunch of stuff and computers. So there are cables going everywhere. Yeah, I've been upgrading my hardware a lot for the past year and a half. And yeah, the last thing I'm going to kind of upgrade are these side monitors because they are getting really old. Right now I got the upgraded monitor, and this one is the Dell S2721 DGFA. It's a 27-inch monitor, 165 hertz, and you need a display port to get 165 hertz. Otherwise you only get 144. That monitor is an HP monitor. It's just a regular 24-inch, and it's actually 16:10 ratio, 1920 by 1200. Then we got an old 17-inch 4x3 monitor. It's not connected to anything right now. So yeah, these are usually, I have my main computer back there behind the monitors, and I built it a couple of months ago, and it's the 12th gen Intel CPU with a bunch of hardware and stuff. And I think all the upgrades that I've done, buying stuff, I think that cost about $4,000 almost, the computer. The graphics card and the NVMe's, and yeah. And yeah, then the keyboard connected to it, it's the Logitech 413 something. And also got it just one light. It's kind of RGB. It's backlit, but it's only one color, white basically. Then a Logitech mouse, it's RGB as well. There's a light RGB strip in the side and back. It's turned off right now. It's connected to the keyboard because the keyboard have two USB ports going to the computer. It splits up behind the monitor. And yeah, what else connected to this stuff? Well, the computer got a capture card from Elgato, and on the input on that card I got this HDMI switch back there, that's with the blue light. And yeah, it's 5 inputs and 1 output. So the output on it is connected to the capture card. And then I connected my surround sound amplifier to this one switch, and the Xbox 360, and also a second computer. And then we got the Blue Yeti mic connected to this arm so I can move it around easily. And we also have the white one, that's the Xbox controller. It's an Xbox One controller. And I actually connected with the cable, so that's a white cable there, and it goes to that one. So I connected to the USB 3 hub there. So yeah, and behind everything here, there's a bunch of cables. You might not see them, perhaps, but there are a lot of cables. And then we have the center speaker for my surround sound. And yeah, to the right, I have my old PC with the keyboard on top. And yeah, I'm going to move this later on. I'm having it here because I'm doing a lot of testing with the hardware and stuff. Yeah, so this was my previous computer, and I used to have it as a router with the pfSense, but I kind of changed my mind. And I installed a second capture card that I have in here, so I can actually capture like that computer over there. And yeah, and this computer is also connected to the other computer, the other capture card with HDMI. So yeah, that's the keyboard and mouse for that. And I'm going to place this computer like behind that monitor, behind there. So yeah, I will have like two computers, like one over there and one over there. And how do I turn them on? Well, this little white switch over here, there's a cable going there and it goes to that computer, so I can actually power it on that way. And can't really see it, but there's a little switch over here. Same thing, there's cable going and it turns this computer on. So yeah, so I don't use the buttons on the front. I have those switches instead. Yeah. And behind there you see a black monolith, and that's a speaker, one of the speakers for the surround sound. And yeah, then I have like a webcam over there, the C922. And there's another speaker, that's the left speaker. And yeah, then we have over here, and that's the second webcam that I have. And back here we have like an old laptop, an old Dell laptop. It's the Studio 1558, I think it is, running Linux. Works okay. And then we got my surround sound amplifier. And actually connect an HDMI cable from the graphics card to this one, so I actually get 5.1 surround sound. And yeah, this one is also connected HDMI to this one. And then the amplifier is connected to the HDMI switch. Then we have a second laptop. It's an HP workstation laptop. I think it's from 2011. I think that one is from 2010. Yeah, and then we have an old Lenovo tablet. It's an Android tablet, and I'm only using it to sort of control my computer when I'm streaming. And you can control OBS with it, change scenes and stuff. I use a software called Touch Portal for that. What else do we have here? Well, we have the white one there. In the center is the original Xbox 360, or first gen. Still works. And then we have my Asus router, wireless card as well, a printer, and the box for the capture card and stuff. And yeah, and then back here we got the bottom. Yeah, it's a bit messy, but that's a subwoofer for the surround sound, and a bunch of cables and leftover fans from a computer build and whatnot. And then we got the small surround sound speakers and a bunch of boxes basically from my computer build, the headphone box and microphone and bunch of drives and graphics cards and switches, and that stack over there, the black boxes, are just the SSDs and NVMEs. So yeah, it's a bunch of stuff going on here, but this is, as I said, I'm going to clean this up later on here when I get new monitors, because I'm actually thinking of getting a second monitor of this one, and I'm going to have it over there. So this one will actually just go over there, and this 4x3 monitor will go away because it's 4x3 and it's kind of misbehaving. And having a DisplayPort to DVI converter cable, it doesn't work that well. It kind of works, but still a bit glitchy. But yeah, so this is kind of the before video, kind of. And yeah, then I have a bunch of USB sticks over there, and those are actually installation media for the most part. So one of them, or actually two of them, have like the different Linux versions. And then we got Windows installation media, like one for Windows 11 and one for Windows 10. Why Windows 10? Well, this one is so old. It's an i5 6600K CPU. And the minimum requirement to run Windows 11 is an 8th gen CPU. So that's why I'm running Windows 10 on this one, and you still get support until 2025. So that's 3 more years, because it's 2022 when I record this video. So yeah, this is kind of the before video. So yeah, this is kind of my setup right now. And I will do sort of a separate video on how these computers are connected with each other and to the monitors and whatnot. Same thing with the audio. So yeah, that's another video. So catch you later.